Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the videos. It is wonderful to have you guys here again as always. Today in this video we are heading out to Queensland Raceway for Racing Brisbane August. We're going to take Ethel out, we're going to see if she pushes a head gasket and basically have some fun. This will either be, well, this is pretty much my last test for it. If it pushes a head gasket, it's coming off the road. If it survives the head gasket, I'll go out and do a test and tune and try and get my 9-second slip. But yeah, I've been looking forward to it for a few weeks. Convinced the missus to come with me, so she's going to be the one riding shotgun, doing all the camera work. So hopefully she does a pretty good time, or pretty good job of it. So you guys can thank her for swinging the camera around for me. And but yeah, anyway. For those that are new to the channel and aren't familiar with this car, this is my VT Commodore Bellina. It is an ecotec V6, has a Hollywood high ramp custom intake on it, Borgwarner S480 turbo. It is a forged rod and piston combo. It is a fairly simple setup for what it is. Ported heads, cam, all that sort of good stuff. With a bottle of nitrous on it to wake that big turbo up. It's made a grand total of 928 horsepower. Over on Hofsteiner at Cleveland Exhaust, and tonight it'll probably be running anywhere from 30 to 35 psi, depending on how far I want to push it, and see if the head gasket stays in there. But anyway, that's going to be enough from me here. I will see you guys as we are heading out on track. Go and line up a few cars, have some racing and enjoy the night.
How's it going?
Good, thanks.
Good, sir. And in the loading shoes. Yep. Sweet to go.
Thank you.
카메라 너야?
I'll show you. I think it's alright so far. It may be broken. Alright, so it is now the next day. I didn't end up filming anything else there. But yeah, it ended up pushing the head gasket, racing that Falcon. I think tagging the limiter, doing that burnout prior, weakened it. I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said in the beginning of this video, that was the last test for it for me. If it pushed the head gasket, it was time. So it is time. If you don't follow me on Facebook, I suggest you do if you want to get all the sort of ins and outs and details of stuff. But I made a post on there expressing any interest for selling this engine. As much as I'd love to keep it, I have no use for it at the moment. I don't really want to have another project with a forged ecotec in it. I have other projects I want to do. One of them is an ecotec, but it's not going to be forged. And the other one, I want to try and do something other than ecotec for a change. So that's future problems. But yeah, so this engine will be sold. It does have a bad head gasket in it right now. It hasn't blown it out completely. It still runs and drives fine. It's just percolating a little bit in the overflow. So yeah, there is definitely an issue there somewhere. Depending on how it's purchased, there's a few ways to purchase it. I'm going to make a post on the Facebook page, with all the details of this engine in it, and then its pricing and how you can go about it. I am open to offers as long as they're reasonable. But yeah, it's time to move it on. I've got to get this one put together and built for it. It is also staying ecotec. That is the new block for it with the girdle on it. I've still got a fair bit of work to do to that, grouting and then machine work, etc. But I also have a lot more to do to the car. So I figured, seeing as it's hurt, now's the time, pull it off the road. Engine trains are coming out of it, full interiors coming out of it, bonnet, guards, all four doors, probably the boot, and windscreen will have to come off, and it's just going to get completely gutted. Subframe I'll powder coat, control arms powder coat, shock springs I might do something with, rear subframe I might powder coat, things like that. Full cage, strip the interior, clear as much weight out as I can, simplified wiring, race car stuff. So it's time I get started on that. I have a lot of work to do before that engine is ready to go in it, and I'd like to have it ready to go when that's ready. So yeah, long story shortened, jump over to the Facebook page if you're interested in purchasing this engine. It will be sold either as a complete running engine or a short block and heads separately. But yeah, I'll make a post about that sometime during the week. Yeah, other than that, it was a blast of a night. It's always a great event. I love Racing Brisbane. It's a lot of fun. If you are in the Brisbane area and you want to have a blast in your car, racing it, thrashing it, and not have to worry about doing it on the street and injuring someone yourself or getting reamed by the police, it's not a lot of money. I definitely recommend it. Huge thank you I want to give to Mark from Hooked On Trailers for building my transmission yet again. That thing just works flawlessly, and while the car has some downtime, I'll take it out and get him to have a look over it and just make sure it's still doing everything that it should be doing properly, ready for when the new engine comes back in. So if you're in the need for a transmission, I definitely recommend getting in contact with him at Hooked On Trailers. And yeah, I might even try and organise something with him for the BMW transmission, because spoiler alert, it's not hanging in there too well. But anyway, that's going to be it from me in this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your likes and comments down below. I hope you guys are excited for the next evolution of Ethel, as I am. It is going to be the final one. I don't want to do it again, so if you can sort of comprehend or understand what that means, it means I've got a fuckload of work ahead of me, because I want to try and do it nice, do it right, do it justice. sandblast the engine bay, paint door jambs, all that good stuff. It's going to be a big process, so I hope you guys are ready for some fabrication, wiring, and just general race car videos. Anyway, that's going to be it from me in this video. Don't forget, unleash the boost, CO2 the world. Please grab yourself some merch from the link in the description below that is always there. Subscribe if you are new to the videos, and I will see you guys in the next one on the BMAG W. Bye bye.